Why, hello, my adorable Aries. I hope this message is finding you doing well today. This is Brandy with TarotTarot. I'll do a quick little general love reading for you today. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know if this resonates. I'm nosy and I like hearing the details. I get a general outline. I don't get to hear the specifics. Thank you for being here. We're always grateful for every view we get. Please help our channel to grow. This is going to be a general reading, so it may not resonate. If it doesn't, please look at your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, North Node, etc. And pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. All right, Aries, this is what we're going to look back on throughout the reading. Whenever I start stumbling, that's my general direction that I am leaning on. Okay. And again, I have pre-shuffled, meditated over the cards for you guys. Do an Aries, please. Let me be able to show them what they need to see or hear. Aries. Past energies, we've got Ace of Wands. Ooh, passionate new beginning. Page of Swords. Okay, some knowledge, messenger, truth coming to be told. And the Strength card. More fire and passion energy there. It's going to take a lot of strength to get through, and you've been strong through this past energy. Let's see. 9 of Cups. That's wish fulfillment. Wishing upon a star type. Oh, the World. Okay, that's a cycle completed. And 2 of Cups. Okay, that's a choice in love. You're going to have, I mean, this is a person coming into maybe a commitment. This may be a new person, old person. We'll dive in and find out. Future type energies. We've got Justice. Okay, keeping things on a level playing field and keeping things squared away. It's usually a very good thing. Queen of Cups, all that emotion, that motherly type affection. All right, Aries. So, looking very promising. And the Chariot, victory, moving forward, possible travel. Okay, let's just dive right into the expansion here because this is looking very promising for you guys. You know what I need to let Aries know. Thank you, spirits. Oh, hope you guys are doing well. For me, this is the beginning of June. Whenever you find this message, there's probably a message in it for you at that time because time is fluid. Ooh. I'm sitting there looking at the King of Swords and arguing with him to get back in the deck. We'll see if he pops back out on you guys. All right, a little bit of past energy, please, for Aries. All right, past energy. I try not to stall on it for too long, just to get a general idea. Knight of Wands. Okay, there we go with that fiery, passionate beginning again. Knight of Wands is usually kind of an in and out of energy. Very fast moving, full of all that passion and attraction. And 9 of Pentacles, that's a single energy. Somebody's been playing the field some. You've been out there doing your thing, huh, Aries? There's nothing wrong with that. You take care of you, handle your business. And maybe it's taken a lot of strength to stay in this. Yeah. Celebrations going on, partying. I'm reading this as your energy, as you've been out doing your thing and happy doing it. And the Page of Wands. Yep, there you go. Pursuing your own passions. It's a message of self-care, getting back into your hobbies, whatever you're passionate about, whether that's some type of artistry, drawing, painting, sports, golf, whatever it is, nature walks, whatever you're passionate about. This Page of Wands is usually, this is definitely saying this is single energy, lots of fire and action going on, very celebrating, possibly drinking with friends. All right. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. Let's see what it's all about over here. The Fool. Oh, taking a chance there, Aries. There you are, popping up. Queen of Swords. Okay, that's kind of that. It's definitely air energy, usually Libra. And King of Wands. There you are, Aries. Wow. Are you dealing with an air sign? Bringing in this. Yeah, that's very, and I mean, you can see the same lions from the Strength card there. Fool's taking that big risk. Is this your wish fulfillment? Are you after a Libra? Or, well, someone that's going to be clear cut and say, hey, if you're not going to come at me the right way, you can just keep on going with your wands over there, Mr. or Mrs. Of course, energies, I may say Mr., Mrs., he, she. It's all energy that I'm reading. Everyone has masculine and feminine energy. It just depends on what energy you're putting out at the time. This is saying pay attention to red flags. Signs are cautioning you. So you may not want to dive off this cliff too quick after this Queen of Swords, Aries. Although your wish fulfillment, I mean, when you get your eyes set on something, Aries, you tend to go right after it. You know what you want. You go after what you want. So what's the red flags that we're missing here? The World. 5 of Swords. Okay. 10 of Wands. Setting those burdens down. 7 of Wands. Yeah, let me do one more. King of Swords in the reverse. Okay. There we go. So this is somebody, even if this is someone new that just came into your circle, this world is saying make sure you remember what the lessons you've already learned. Is this a battle that you really want to go down? Is there a reason for this fight? Is there a reason for this conflict? This 5 of Swords always reminds me of, is there really a victor in this situation? I mean, are you the people walking away, one of the people walking away? Are you the one that thinks you won because, you know, you're going to do whatever it takes to win? But it's a hollow victory. So, yeah, just make sure you remember this cycle is, I mean, this is time for new. It's not time to repeat an old cycle. Set down those burdens that are holding you back, whatever's causing this conflict. See, it's got you on guard. All this passion, all this energy, you're ready to say, okay, I will still defend myself, and I'm going to put these barriers all around me. And be cautious. And then the King of Swords in reverse for me is an immature energy, someone that's not coming with the right intentions. It's someone that is not going to be telling the truth. It's maybe logical, but it's more of a playing games or manipulating type energy for me. That is not the way it's read for everyone, of course, but for me. So that would definitely be the red flags dealing with this World card here. Your red flags are right here. You make sure everything's on the up and up. You make sure these burdens are not going to get onto you, that you're not picking up something that you don't want to carry around. Is it really worth the conflict this is involving? 7 of Wands, you're on your guard. You know, this could be saying set this burden aside of all of this, because that's in the past. This is all in the past. This is all stuff you learned from. The deceitfulness, the cheating, the lying, you know, the carrying of all the burdens, the fighting for no apparent reason, for you know, is there even a winner? Because everybody loses in that kind of situation usually. Being on guard. This is all stuff that you've dealt with before, Aries. So don't repeat it, because you've already completed that cycle. This is time for new. This is time for a new cycle, a new path, a new beginning. So yeah, don't let yourself fall into repeating an old pattern, is what I'm trying to say by the red flags. So those red flags may be your own, Aries. Keep an eye on your behaviors. Don't allow yourself to self-sabotage. Of course, on the other hand, don't allow them to manipulate you either. Whoever you will be dealing with, because this Two of Cups is coming in. Queen of Cups, it's going to be a very nurturing, caring person. This is going to be somebody that you will probably not ever come across somebody that is as loving, caring, nurturing as this person will be towards you. And it may be kind of hard to believe. And it's definitely going to get those Two of Cups a-going. And for you, Aries, that emotion, that Knight of Swords is going to come in fast with knowledge and truth. This is fast moving, emotion, caring, Chariot. That's a victory card. There you go. Don't allow yourself to self-sabotage. You've been down this other path before. This is the world. It's done. Do it right this time. Or make sure they're doing it right this time. Whichever way. You know your story. You can always let me know in the comments. Okay, let's move into some of this future energy of Justice, which is the balancing of the scales. Okay, dealing with legal issues, of course. If that's the case, then such as a divorce, then it will be a victorious. The truth is going to come out. But for this reading, I'm getting that this is going to be a more equal give and take. And something keeps nagging at me that this is a repeat. This is somebody that you've done this before with. But this is going to be totally different than the prior time. This time going forward, you're going to be watching for the same repeat. The same old thing that happened the last time. Because you were enjoying the single life. That single life wasn't bothering you. But you were missing that 10th cup. Yeah. I mean, because this is a victorious outcome with this Two of Cups. This could very easily be someone new. Someone that you've met while you were out and about. But I'm definitely getting a repeat of energy. And making sure that if this is someone that you have been with in a relationship or almost in a relationship before and something went haywire, that you're watching for those red signs and not repeating them. Or not allowing them to repeat it. Choose yourself. Do what's best for you, Aries. Always. But make sure you're also, being fair to others. Just as yeah. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, cycle again. So that wheel's a-turning. So this is a new cycle. The world was there. So this is a new, hey, let's start learning these lessons all over again. Time for new ones. We're growing, maturing, getting better. Following that path. Queen of Pentacles. That's the chick that they usually say that's the marriage card. That's the one that is the woman that everyone wants to marry. Aries, if this is your person, this Queen of Cups is also your Queen of Pentacles, then you definitely don't want to self-sabotage this. You want to do this right. You want to go at her right. Don't make sure that you're putting your all into it. And that this past pain that was caused, that made you question everything. I mean, you're right here. Your energy is all over this reading. And you were enjoying the single life. Like that wish fulfillment was sitting right there. You were wishing for that 10th cup. So that's a risk. That's your King of Wands. Queen of Swords is right there, which is your air energy, usually Libra, but it can also be, Gemini. It can be Aquarius. And there I go with Aries. I'm looking at the King of Wands. But the Queen of Pentacles, she's a catch. She's a keeper. She's got her ducks in a row. She's watching her bounty. She keeps an eye on her kingdom. She takes care of her business. Very grounded energies with this Justice and this Wheel of Fortune. That is saying that this is going to be, the scales are going to be balanced with this situation, this new cycle. There's that Queen of Cups again. Queen of Cups. Loving, nurturing energy. Pouring all that emotion in there. It's often referred to as a motherly type. But she's, you know, she's like the... Of course, she's, you know, she's the water energy. The flow of it all. And bringing all of that into the table. And sometimes, even though you do really well with the passion side of things, the actual depth of emotion can sometimes scare the tar out of people. So, let's see what this Queen of Cups has to say. Sun in reverse. Four of Pentacles holding on tight. Knight of Cups. Let's get one more. Seven of Swords. Wow. That's a little bit of a different spin than I was expecting. Okay. So, we have this Queen of Cups sitting here. The Sun in reverse. So, something about this Justice is going to bring in unhappiness with all this emotion involved. I mean, your Wheel of Fortune is here. It's telling you to keep going, keep going. You're doing what you need to do. You know, it's maybe that's what it is. The unhappiness of learning that this emotion is real, that you're doubting it. You're casting the doubts of is this person really this into me? Is this emotion and this, is it a facade or is it real? And only you will know that, Aries. I mean, it's saying pay attention to the red flags, so make sure this is not all in your head or all a delusion that they're wanting to put out there to capture you for whatever reason. Because you're quite the catch. I mean, you're an Aries, you're King of Wands, you're sitting there doing your thing and partying, and they definitely turn your head, but this is a lot of victory here. I mean, a lot of positive energy. Seven of Swords, okay. This goes back to what I was saying with this may be a previous person. Because Seven of Swords for me, it can be the lying, cheating, deceiving card. It is for a lot of people. For me, she's picking up these swords. She's going to go stash these 5 swords somewhere. And she's leaving these 2 there. Because she wants to have a reason to come back. It also can be a spying card. Keeping an eye on you on social media. Just keeping an eye on you in general. Finding out what's going on with you. 4 of Pentacles. Holding something very tight. Wanting to not necessarily be the hermit, but like be the miser. You know, holding that emotion, which is total opposite of Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is spilling this emotion and this love everywhere. So if this Queen of Cups is not you, Aries, if this is your person, then make sure that you're not holding your emotions so closely that you're not being reciprocal, that they don't know what to think. A person should not ever have to wonder how another person feels about them if they're in a relationship. Should not ever be a doubt. So it's somebody is keeping an eye on someone else. Somebody is holding their emotions and their money close. You know, they're going to secrets, whatever these pentacles are, they're holding them close and it's covering the heart. So that tells me they're holding the emotions close. They're trying not to open the heart back up because there's been so much pain before. And there's the Knight of Cups riding on in. Hey, here's my cup. Here's Queen versus Knight. But this is all emotion. This is all, you know, make sure this person is being upfront with you. And if it isn't them that you're concerned about, make sure you're not self-sabotaging your victory here. Your 2 of Cups. That what could be. The Wheel of Fortune, like I said, it's the Sun in reverse is pay attention to the red flags. I mean, it's saying the signs are cautioning you. So that would tell me this is the other person that you're supposed to keep an eye on. But I'm also getting the feeling of self-sabotage. of you're not allowing yourself to go down this path because of the pain that was involved before. But that could also be them, that they're holding things close because they don't want to be hurt again. We have this victory, this positive, all of these wonderful cards of emotion and celebrations, and I mean, you've got kings and queens and the works, and I mean, that's Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups was right here again, and I mean, the King of Cups was here somewhere, I thought. Maybe not. I mean, it took a lot of strength for you to go through this before. So, yeah, I'm not seeing the King of Cups. I'm seeing Queen of Cups twice, so maybe they need to become the King of Cups. That could be. Maybe they're still too immature to, but they've been keeping an eye on you, or you're keeping an eye on them, whichever. But it's brought in a lot of sadness. This emotion that's someone's wanting to give someone else is bringing in a lot of sadness and a lot of what could have been. Okay, let's see this Chariot right quick, please. The Lovers. There you go. Page of Swords. Okay, it's a small message coming in. It's going to be truthful. This is fast-moving energy. Lovers, okay. Two of Cups was up above it. Eight of Cups is walking away. Wow, what is going on, Aries? Okay, let me... I'll grab my pagan deck real quick and do just a little bit more expansion on this, because I mean, that walking away energy with the victory, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, walking away can definitely be a victory in certain circumstances. But this victory, this is the Lovers. That one was Two of Cups. Walking away from what isn't serving you any longer. This pain, this unhappiness, the spying energy, the holding things and not being able to share emotions. That's what you're walking away from, Aries. So if that was you holding back, you're going to leave that behind so that you can have this Lovers and Chariot and move forward. If that is them and they cannot open up and be reciprocal in the energies and expression and efforts that are being involved, then you're going to walk away from the situation and you're still going to come out victorious. The Lovers is a very powerful card. It's no devil energy here. This is a new wheel. With all of these queens involved, maybe you were dealing with two different women from back when you were, or feminine energies, when you were playing your single card over here. If you're stuck in a triangle situation, you're going to dive off that cliff with one of these. Because, I mean, you have Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups twice. And there's a victory here with someone. And leave the one that was giving you all the burdens behind, very far behind. The one that you weren't sure about, the one that has done you wrong before. That's who you're leaving behind. It's become clear what you need to do to progress to get to this happy spot, to get your 10 of Cups, your wish, your, what you've been putting out into the universe is, this is what I want. Right. Okay. Do we have anything else for our darling Aries? Yeah, 8 of Wands. There we go. Oh. Well, that one didn't flip, so there we go. Oop. As I slid him across the table. it like that. Just a little more clarification for our Aries, please. I'm going to toss the cards everywhere. Ooh. Elder of Pentacles, that's the Queen of Pentacles. All right. Gather all of this a little bit and contain my disaster. Thank you, Spirit. Let's dive on in here and see what Aries need to hear. All right. There's that Queen of Pentacles again. It's called the Elder of Pentacles in this deck. The Empress energy. That's the feminine energy. In this deck, it tends to refer to, see, there's 3 generations. They're learning, they're growing a garden together, mentoring each other, sharing, you know, being prosperous. This Empress always knows who and what she knows what she's worth, and you have to come at her the right way or you're not going to get anywhere. 5 of Pentacles was that feeling of abandonment. She's, in this deck, she's holding it close. She's about to go make a deposit of her 1 pentacle she has left. And it was, you know, she doesn't quite know how she got to this point. It was like, how did I end up with just 1 pentacle left? How can I share just 1 pentacle? How can I offer just 1 pentacle? Well, you know what? Sometimes that 1 pentacle will grow into an abundance of your 10 pentacles. Sometimes somebody's only looking for 1 more pentacle to finish their, from the 9 to the 10, right? Coming out of the cold. Find out who brings you out of this cold. And that's the Elder of Pentacles right there. Of course, in this deck with the Elder, it can be male or female, so it could be King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. In this one, it's a female, so I think. It looks feminine. So, 5 of Pentacles, being left out in the cold. 5 of Swords. In this deck, they have each other's backs. So whoever this person was that fought alongside you, he's holding 2 swords. She has 1, and there are 2 on the ground. They have been battling. They have been fighting it out, but they've had each other's backs. So whoever has had your back, that might be who you're needing to pay attention to, Aries. Whoever didn't abandon you and run out and be gone when the going got rough. So keep your eyes open. I read this 5 of Swords way different than I do in other decks because this one it's different. You know, they are taking this on together. The 8 of Wands. This one is, she put in all of this effort, all of this time, all of this passion. She put in all of that and just poured it out and poured it out and poured it out. And 8 of Wands is when it's starting to come back to her. She's opening these envelopes and has all this money in there, and she's about to make a deposit, and she's getting ahead because she did put her energy out into where it needed to be. And when that happened, now it's being brought back to her. More so even, in abundance. 7 of Chalices, of course, is choices. There we go, back to that. What did we have going on over here, Aries? Was this a 3-person situation, or is this friends and family celebrating with you and helping you, hey, your single energy is going great, no worries, passionate new start, being in your, truth coming out, strength. You've got some choices here, Aries. And whatever isn't serving you is what you're going to leave behind. It's looking great to me. 4 of Pentacles once more. In this deck, she knows she's on a budget. She is trying her best to stay within that budget. We can all relate to that right now as you know, everything's skyrocketing. She's actually putting something back because, you know, it goes from wants to needs. And she's going to be very careful where she's investing her Four Pentacles at this point. But because of that wise investing, it turns into this Eight of Wands where it's in abundance. Okay, that's what I'm seeing came out for you. So I hope that helped clarify things for you guys. This is pretty amazing. Great energy. Again, if this is your story, please comment. Let me know what's going on. Definitely do what's best for you. Walk away from whatever isn't serving you. But the Lovers is here, and your Two of Cups is here. So that a Chariot is here twice. That's victories. That is moving forward. You've got Justice with the Wheel of Fortune. That is all looking promising towards a wonderful relationship that is coming your direction in the future. Just don't let whatever it is sabotage it. The sun needs to be upright, you know, your happiness. So whatever's got you fretting, whatever's got you on the defensive, make sure that you're giving this a fair chance. Or if this is someone else, that you're using that Queen of Swords energy and cutting them out of this situation. Because there's love coming in. There's lots of emotion coming in. And with that emotion is going to be fairness. So, you know, do pay attention to your red flags, as it said from the beginning. Do your thing, Aries. Don't self-sabotage. Make sure you've learned your prior lessons. The World card was sitting right there in the middle saying this is done. Try to, you know, it's time to start anew. Let's get to this next part of this journey. You know? Because that's very important. You know, you learned your lessons, you took away from it. Was trying to get back down to that World card. It's time for this. It's saying that's all done. Everything before that is done. It's been closed. So you're gonna have to let it go and go down this new path, this new will, whatever that is in your journey. Okay, well that's what I have for you right now, Aries. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for sticking around to the end. You take care, and until next time, ta-ta.